Good morning, students. As we discussed in the complex integration few of the lectures, about the 6 videos we have already discussed, all the videos are interconnected. Then you just to complete the syllabus in this module, you have to go through and establish the link between each videos. Now today I want to discuss about how to find out the residue, what is the Cauchy's residue theorem, and what is the method to find the residue. So let us look here how you will define the residue. Let us consider Z is equal to A be an isolated singular point, which has been already discussed in the previous lecture for the viewers. Before this, you can go and view the previous lecture on singular point. So let us Z is equal to A be an isolated singular point of Fz. The coefficient C1 of Z minus A power minus 1. This in the Laurent series already discussed. What is the meaning of Laurent series? Then expansion of Fz about A, mind it. Expansion of Fz about A is called the residue of Fz at Z is equal to A, and we denote this as C1 is equal to the residue of Fz at Z is equal to A, or RA. This stands for the residue at A. Okay, at Z is equal to A. What is the method of finding the residue? If Z is equal to A is a simple pole only, then RA, you can define this like this. RA is equal to limit Z tends to A, Z minus A, Fz. This is the definition of RA. Now, if Z is equal to A is a pole of order K, means we have to check first if that is the simple pole or the pole of order K. Then the RA is equal to 1 over. This is very important formula for numerical point of view. This is very important. Again, I am repeating. So 1 over 1 over factorial K minus 1, limit Z tends to A, dk minus 1 divided by dz K minus 1. This is the derivative part, and Z minus A power K into Fz. So this is very important. If minded, if Z is equal to A is a pole of order K, okay, then we will use this formula. Now it means third is in this connection, let Fz is equal to, if the given Fz is of the type Gz by Hz, where Gz and Hz are analytic functions at Z is equal to A, and if Z is equal to A is equal to 0 and H dash A is non-zero, mind it, H dash A is non-zero, its derivative is non-zero, and Ga is non-zero, are finite, then Z is equal to A is a simple pole. Okay, so here you can declare that this is a simple pole of Fz, and RA is equal to, and residue at this Z is equal to A may be written as limit Z tends to A Gz divided by F dash Z. So this is the case where we can use this formula. Now to remember that residue is not defined for non-isolated singularity. Sometimes the MCQ always asks on this topic. This is you have to remember, a residue is not defined for non-isolated singularities of Fz. You remember. Second point is, the residue at n essential singularities of Fz is found using Laurent expansion of Fz. Third point is, the residue at a removable singularities of Fz is equal to 0. Okay, if the singularity is removable singularity, then this residue at this singularity is equal to 0. Okay, we will look into the numerical problem. The number of isolated singular point inside a simple closed curve is finite. Okay, and with the this fact is used in Cauchy's residue theorem. So ultimate aim is Cauchy's residue theorem, and here it is already understood. Now you look very quickly what is the meaning of Cauchy's residue theorem, the functions of a complex variable. Under this we always discuss about the residue theorem. So calculus of residue, what is the mean by calculus of residue? Suppose an analytic function fz has an isolated singularity at z naught then considering contour integral enclosing Z0, already discussed in the previous lecture. Here only you can look, it says C F Z dz. By going through all these steps, you will get here 2 pi iota a minus 1. Or you can say 2 pi iota residue at f of Z0. 2 pi iota residue of f at Z0. Okay. So now it means the coefficient this coefficient f minus 1 is residue of f of Z0 in the Laurent expansion is called residue of fz as discussed at z is equal to Z0. If the contour encloses multiple isolated singularity, then we have the residue theorem. And what is the residue theorem? So for the engineering student, only this part is important. We will use this into the numerical problem. Okay, so just you remember this part only. This under the closed curve C, Fz dz is equal to 2 pi iota and summation of all the residue of f of Zn. So all the residue of f of Zn means ki R1 Fz, R2 Fz, all the summation of all the residue here. Okay, so now this contour integral is 2 pi iota. The same you can write like this: 2 pi iota into sum of the residues at the enclosed singular point. Okay, so this is the meaning of the residue theorem. So only for engineering student, only this is important to remember, and this will be clear into the numerical problem. I will show you in the next PPT. Now, just to go through what is the working rule for detecting the type of singularity. First we will discuss, and then we will go for residue. So now the first is you limit z tends to a, if z exists and is finite, then z a finite, then a is called the removable singularity. Okay, and if limit z tends to a, if z is equal to infinite, then z is equal to a is a pole of fz. So this is, you remember, if this is infinite, then z is equal to a is pole of fz. But if this exists and is finite, then z is equal to a. Here it is missed, I think. So z is equal to a is called removable singularities. Okay, so these are the two points where, with the help of the limit of the function, you can declare the given function fz has the removable singularities, or the given function fz has the pole. Okay, so you have to go through for the numerical computation. Now next is, if limit z tends to a, fz does not exist, mind it, then z is equal to a is an essential singularity. Okay, so now just for sake of an example, just to look the two examples I have taken here to discuss the nature of singularities of the following function. First function is sin z minus z divided by z cube. Here all the z are same. Okay, so and second is e power 1 by z divided by z minus a whole square. So let us look. Okay, in the first problem it is given that fz is sin z minus z divided by z cube. It means we can rewrite the expression as 1 by z cube in bracket, just you expand the sin z, so z minus z cube by factorial 3 and so on, minus times z, minus times z here left over. You must remember minus times z. So now after simplifying this, you will get, already you know z and minus z, that will be deleted, and then zq and zq, that will be cancelled out, and you will get minus 1 by factorial 3, the term 3 from z, plus z square by factorial 5 and so on. It means here in this case you will get, after putting the limiting value, you will get minus 1 by factorial 3, and the value will be minus 1 by 6, and minus 1 by 6 is a finite value. So at z is equal to 0 is removable singularity. Already we have shown in the previous PPT. It means if this is finite, then this is removable singularity. Since there is no negative power of z, so z is equal to 0 is a removable singularity. In this way you can declare your result here. Okay. Now similarly, the second problem you look, e power 1 by z divided by z minus a whole square, then poles of fz are given by z minus a whole square is equal to 0 here in this case. So z is equal to a, is z is equal to a. So z is a and a. This is the repeated root. You look the repeated root. Z minus a, Z minus a. It means z is equal to a and a. So z is equal to a is a pole of order 2 because of here. So this is because of this. This is the pole of order 2 of fz. Now zeros of fz are given by e power 1 by z is equal to 0 when just to look and simplify e power 1 by z you can write like this 1 plus 1 by z plus this 1 by factorial 2z square and so on is equal to 0. There is no z in the system which satisfy this equation. Just to look, there is no complex number which satisfy this equation. It means fz has no zero. It means the limit does not exist. If limit does not exist, hence z is equal to 0 is an essential singular point. Okay, so in this way, depending upon the nature of the function, you can declare what is the essential singular point or what is the pole or what is the removable singularities. So this was one type of the problem, and I believe you all are utilizing your time nicely. So this is my message for today. You don't be the same, be better, and always think to be better. Thank you very much. Thank you.